Good afternoon, it's Friday afternoon again, people. We're all back again and we've got the class here today. Food technology. Billy has made the decision to what we're going to do today. What are we going to do today, Billy Frost?
Pudding.
What puddings are we making?
No.
Steamed puddings, he's forgot already. There you go, that's too much television for you. So, first ingredients, we've got all these ingredients weighed out here. The camera lady that follows over here. We've got some sugar, some flour, some baking powder, a little bit of butter. You can just come down there, we just zoom in please, Lee. Very important, you want the butter at room temperature like that. So it helps incorporate all the ingredients. And Francesca and the girls all cracking the eggs all over here. Obviously, if you've got a KitchenAid, it does make it very much. If you don't, you've got the good old-fashioned. Come over here, camera lady. Boom lady. Back in a minute, part two. Thank you. Part two, here we go. So now we're on to the part with the mixing. So I'd just like to give a shout out to all the sponsors. Thank you very much, that was short and sweet. So here we go, we've got the butter. We're going to put it in the mixer and then we're going to beat it, which is the making part. Right, Billy, if you'd like to push it down for me, please. Right, that's it. Just everyone stand by. Just put it on a little low mix. There and now we can see we're trying to beat the butter and make it nice and smooth, like mashed potato. Silky smooth. So we'll just step the pace there a little bit. You got any questions? Any questions, children?
Why are we stirring it into sugar?
So it incorporates, it all mixes together. Come back to part three. Right, so now we've got to the stage, camera lady, if you'd like to come a bit closer. It's not about me, it's about the steamed puddings we're making. So there, look, we've all beaten it together. We've got a little Maurice that we've all just stirred it down with. Maurice, I call it that because that's what I call it. It's a spoonular plastic one, really good for getting in the edges. Right, so we put it on the speed. Then we're just going to pour the eggs in, one egg at a time. Now obviously we've cracked the eggs in, so we're just going to do this gently. There we go, one egg in. So wait for that to completely incorporate. We'll slightly turn the speed up. Obviously if you turned it fast, really fast, it would splash up the sides and maybe come over the top. Just gradually speed it up, nice and steady. There we go, now we can see all the eggs pouring in. You can see it's starting to make like a little bit more of a different noise. There we go, full speed for 5 to 7 seconds, then we're going to turn it down again, then we'll pour the next egg in, and then we're going to repeat this process until the old eggs have gone. Part 4, back. Now we've got all the eggs incorporated here. Just like to come down here, camera lady, and just point to this area. You can see all now. One thing you have to be really careful of is when you're pouring eggs in too fast, if you pour them in too fast, and the eggs are like from the fridge, it will look like scrambled eggs, so you just need to be really careful and gently beat the eggs in one at a time individually. Obviously, we don't want any shell because we don't want any crunchy bits. Right, so what we're going to do next job now.
Good. So, I'm going to pour the flour in.
So put the flour in like that. Now obviously what would happen, Francesca, if we were to turn the mixture on, quiet please Amelia. Yeah, so we'll pour this in like this. Alright, then it will incorporate into there nice and slowly. If you turned it on really fast, what would happen, Francesca? Yeah, it would spray it like a flour bomb. Like somebody chucking getting the flour in the hand like that and going, woo! And we wouldn't want that, would we? So now what we're going to do is a very important thing is obviously, you see at the sides, obviously this doesn't get right through. So you get the spoon, Maurice, and then just pour it into the sides like that. Thank you, Billy. Right. So we're nearly finished. We've nearly got steamed puddings. So now we can turn it on nice and fast. Make it all nice and smooth. So obviously now we can see when you're looking at it, there's no lumps. You would see if you hadn't sieved your flour or anything like that. A lot of modern day flours you get from the supermarket and from the stores are really already pre-sieved, it says on the bag, but you can sieve it as well. It's always good practice. Right, so that is ready. Would anybody like to taste it? Right, so obviously you can't taste it with your fingers. So obviously that would be unpleasant, even though you're all eating it, right? How does that taste, Billy?
Good.
That alright, right, so we've got the pre-sieved approval. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now at the cooking part. So what you want to do is turn your hot tap on, because obviously these are steamed puddings. So fill the pan under there. Make sure you run the hot water tap. Don't boil the kettle. It's not as eco-friendly as doing this. I feel anyway, in my professional opinion. So there we've got some hot water, not red hot, and I'm going to place it on the gas. So while we're doing this next few jobs, so that will come up to the boil. Now obviously we're going to cook them. So obviously most people have one of these, your pasta and things like that, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes. So you need to find yourself some moulds. I obviously appreciate that everyone's going to have moulds. We can find something to do it in there. You might have like some dishes or anything like that. But obviously before we get it hot, we'll place and see how many we can cook at one time. The camera lady would like to follow us down here. and just have a little point there. You can see that's where we're going to do with them. Alright, you put tin foil over there, pan lid. We'll get through that in the next video. So we're back again. We're now getting from the mixer to the moulds. Now, obviously, I've got a piping bag here, disposable piping bag, so I can use it and throw it away. If anybody doesn't have any of these, that's absolutely fine. You can just spoon it in. It's just a bit more fun. So if you want the piping bag, please just leave a little message and we'll get one posted out into the post. That's no problem, that can be arranged for you. Right, so if Billy, do you want to hold the man?
Yep.
So now, getting this up there, try and just drop it right in the middle, right on the top there. Don't overfill your piping bag, stick it in there like that. So this one is just going to be a plain syrup and pudding. You can put whatever you want in these. You can put Smarties, different things. Obviously, we're going to got some golden syrup here. So you can put just a little bit of golden syrup. The camera lid, just want to follow this down to the bottom. There we go. So just put a little bit of there. Obviously, a bit of maple syrup. This was on with Billy's choice.
No, my choice was golden.
And then whichever one you want. You put anything you want in there within reason. Right. So the next thing, look, grab the piping bag. We're going to give it a little shake.
Good.
So there, push it down to the bottom. Obviously there's no hole in the bottom like that. Just give it a little shake. Obviously be careful, sometimes there can be holes or splits and anything would not be a good idea. Right, so now we'll get some scissors out of the cupboard.
Film it. Under direction.
Right. Put a little hole in the bottom there like that. Obviously make sure you dispose of that properly. Put it in your recycling. Right. Put a little twist in the piping bag like that. Then hold it. Squeeze it out. Obviously you can make a bigger hole coming through like that. Obviously if you can put a small hole in there and it's not smooth, it won't come out, it'll be grey, it won't be pleasant to pipe. Right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just like to greet my assistant there, helping the children there. Just give a shout out to the camera lady. Guys, welcome back to the cooking part. So now we've filled the moulds up. I'm going to place them all in the steamer. Billy, do you want to put yours in?
We've already done this.
Right, Francesca? Darcy? I don't know where Billy gets his energy from. Go on, Amelia. That's it, good girl. Right, so we've all got them in the tray, all nice evenly spaced. Make sure they're flat, stood up. They don't, if you're on the side like that, it will come out and it will fall into the water. So we'll place this tin foil, shiny side down, deflects the heat. Obviously we don't want to rip the tin foil. Right, that's it. Just pump up the edges like that, get it as tight as we can. Obviously keep the steam in, the steam will cook them. So we're going to put them on the steamer for between 26 and 31 minutes and then we'll have a little look at them. So the steamer's on quite low, we're going to turn it up for about 2 minutes and then we'll turn it down and then leave them on there for about between approximately 26 to 31 minutes. Thank you. Last little part of the video, one more part after this. So we've got them on the steamer. If you don't have a steamer or anything like this, don't try and make something up, use metal. You can cook them in the microwave. I would normally say you do them individually in a pot with a little bit of water, cling film them over. You want to do it in a 1000-watt microwave for about 2 minutes. It's a bit of a guess that, I've never really done it before, but I think that should do it. Maybe have a look after 9 seconds, 1 minute 30 to have it looking. And just this, we've got a small request here, Francesca. That I'm dreaming of, if you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like I'm someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like I'm someone. South of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. DC diving round the block, bikini bottoms, water tops. That's the moment of truth now. Time to take them out. One thing that I forgot to mention before that I've been doing, I need to check it. Just make sure that your water, your steamer's still got water in there. Keep topping it up and a little bit of water. Obviously, if you do put in there cold water, you will have to turn the gas back up, get it up to temperature. Otherwise, you will make the process go a little bit longer to cook them out. Because obviously, you've got water that's at 100 degrees in there. Nearly said 1000. That would have been clever, wouldn't it? 100 degrees. And obviously, if you put cold water, it's going to dramatically reduce the temperature. So now, very gently, because obviously this will be hot. Roll the tin foil up. So there we go. There, look, that's the finished article. So there, all we do there, look, you can see it's all cooked through, all nice and even. Just give it a little spin out, give it a couple of taps, and hopefully it might drop out. A little squeeze. There we go. One syrup steam pudding. Thank you.